Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, with the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They were losers last time out, but winners of 7 of 9 prior to that. Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And it's the defense that's really the star of the show. A terrific game last week. They got a shutout on the road. And that's something that doesn't happen very often nowadays.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone, and no run back.
And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly, but behind closed doors, he's probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Running with Howard. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. And we get a quick peek at the Ravens starting offense.
And they're coming off a good win on the road last week.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
We call an inside running play. You just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And he gets this one to midfield.
Heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen him throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Quick throw taken in by Snead. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
That's going to go as a loss of 2.
It starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Jackson now. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Myles Jack.
I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. To throw on 2nd down. Kendall. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Kendall. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Robert Quinn. He's the one to get him this time.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side.
Now Howard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing to start the drive. Kendall. Throwing again. Kendall. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They'll run it here. This is James White. Give him 3 on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold. To throw on 3rd down. Kendall. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
From the 16, Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. This guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And this one incomplete.
Let's go, coach, right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the... And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson.
This particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. 25 yards that time. Mixon with a 1st down carry. Powers through again. It's a 7-yard carry.
3 down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kendall. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4.
Normally, you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense. Tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On third down, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant.
They'll run on first down. Nixon, and they'll bring him down at the 13. On second down now, Nixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul-searching now as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the draw, this is Ingram. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up. Ingram again, a first down carry and a gain of 4. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. To throw is Jackson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the third. It's first down. Here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down the middle. Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
The 7-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And it's the Packers who are out in front in the second quarter. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, a touchdown reception. From there, let's get to Philadelphia as we check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. Jameis Winston has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Cam Newton with a couple of touchdown passes there. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Operating from the gun, Kendall. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first down, Mixon, nowhere to go that time.
Man left, man left. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
To throw on second down, Kendall. And that'll be incomplete. On third down, Kendall, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. To put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
On first down, they run with Howard. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
All you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time. Saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down. They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down.
Jackson on third down. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown.
Bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
They run with Howard.
Mike, 44. There's a party now.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle.
Equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he's got Snead.
Not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They go play action now. Jackson on the move to his left. He'll run it. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson steps away. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Not letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing to start the drive. Kendall. He gets this one to Boyd. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Jackson on first down. His throw incomplete. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews.
That spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination.
And Jackson throwing once more. And he will find his man on the outside. They'll run on first down. Howard. Just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first and goal, Howard. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through,
And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a line for... Does the big boy have the juice? He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. On first down, Kendall. And that will be incomplete. To throw again, Kendall. That's complete to John Ross. 8 yards on the completion. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They go with Howard to begin the drive. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. Snead's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. You do that and not come back on your heels.
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast.
And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Watch tight end. We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he'll go down at the 26. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kendall. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And the throw left side. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. And the blitz does come. Got his man. It's Eifert. It'll be a gain of 8. On 4th down, Kendall. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll begin the drive with Howard. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They go with Howard again. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Off play action. Kendall. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Off the play fake. Kendall. And that will be incomplete. From the gun, Kendall. He's got his man, Boyd. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Baltimore, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.